จ้าณเวรุวันมหาวิหารเวลาตะวันบ่ายในวันมาฆปุณมีสมเด็จพระผู้มีพระภาคเจ้าได้ทรงกระทำวิสุทธิอุโบสถทรงแสดงโอวาทปาติโมกข์
หนึ่งเป็นวันที่พระสงฆ์สาวกของพระพุทธเจ้าจำนวน 1,250 รูปมาประชุมพร้อมกันที่เวรุวันวิหารในกรุงราชคฤห์โดยมิได้นัดหมาย 2. พระภิกษุสงฆ์เหล่านี้ล้วนเป็นเอหิภิกขุอุปสมบทาคือเป็นผู้ที่ได้รับการอุปสมบทโดยตรงจากพระพุทธเจ้าทั้งสิ้น 3. พระภิกษุสงฆ์ทุกองค์ที่ได้มาประชุมในครั้งนี้ล้วนแต่เป็นผู้ที่ได้บรรลุพระอริหันต์แล้วทุกองค์ 4. เป็นวันที่พระจันทร์เต็มดวงในเดือน 3 lunar calendar และสุดท้ายนี้
Hello, welcome to Empower Imagination. Today we're here at Wat Thai Washington D.C. for a special holiday, and with me is a couple of our special guests today. Can you tell us your name?
Sure, my name is Richard Tinker.
Richard, thank you for being here today.
I'm Kevin.
Mr. Kevin. Kevin has been a big support of Wat Thai Washington D.C. here. Would you tell us more about the significant special of today? Since we just finished with the early ceremony, so you learned a little bit about our holiday.
Right. Well, I came today because today is Magha Puja, which is a significant day in Buddhist culture. It's the day that the 1,250 monks showed up to talk to the Buddha and listen to his talk, because without an invitation, without any announcement whatsoever, 1,250 monks just showed up, which apparently the Buddha had planned, but and all the monks that came were ascetics that had been ordained by the Buddha. It was considered to be a miracle.
Fantastic! Thank you for sharing. So, what do you know about today?
I know this is another one of the Buddhist holidays. It allows American speakers, English speakers, to sort of synthesize what we know about the world more into what we are learning about the Buddha, about Buddhism in particular. In this culture, we fancy ourselves open to a lot of religions, a lot of other thoughts, and it's very important to be able to open ourselves to the truths or the things we can learn from Buddhism, and to incorporate it into our American ethos.
That's beautiful. That's one thing you said earlier. It's beautiful defining that, because Buddhism is a wonderful teaching. You know, because I believe in God as well as I believe in Lord Buddha, that we are here on earth for the sole purpose. So therefore, that if we recognize the teaching of different religions and embrace this as the way to help us, guide us toward living a better path, perhaps to overcome our mission on earth that we're here for. So your thought about what you have learned about Buddhism, what is your thought about it?
I think it expands on what we already know, most of our own native beliefs, whether we be Catholic or Jewish or Baptist. I think it shows the similarities between what Buddhism brings to our understanding of how we treat each other, of how we understand what we see in the world. And I think it helps to show the commonality that makes it a lot easier for us to live together.
Yeah, especially this day with a lot of interesting time that we are in, a lot of conflict between two different beliefs of politics as well as globally challenging global warming, politics, you know, and so many situations. What is it that you learned from coming to Wat Thai?
Well, I've been coming to Wat Thai for 26 years.
Wow, that's amazing. Longer than I've been here.
And I actually ordained as a monk here for a short period of time.
You did? Wow.
To make some merit for a friend of mine who passed away.
Okay.
And the monks have always been exceptionally helpful to try to give you insight and a way of learning that brings you closer to, number one, mindfulness and meditation, and number two, just a good, positive way to lead your life.
Right.
And the Buddha's teachings were just, they aren't based on particularly faith, they're based on this works and prove it to yourself.
That's right.
And that really appeals to me.
Right.
I've always found Buddhism to be very interesting and helpful.
That's well said. That is quite interesting that you had, become a monk for how long were you?
Just for a couple of weeks.
Okay.
I took my vacation to work, shaved my head, my eyebrows, and wore the robes and went to the temple.
And practice the merits and the way the monk would live every day to day lifestyle.
Well, I guess in the Thai culture, you're really not considered to be a man until you've been a monk.
That's correct. That's correct.
And I just thought it would really help me, and it did.
That's fantastic. Well, thank you for sharing that. That's quite interesting. Now if you're ever interested to experience, for a couple of weeks, you're welcome to join Wat Thai Washington, D.C. here, right? Would you suggest that to some of our audience out there?
Sure. We've known a few people that have done that before.
Yes. There are quite a few even American monks in Thailand that become some of the head of the leading some of the temple in Thailand and have give such a wisdom that he has so many followers.
Yeah, that's right. He's actually visited this temple a couple of times.
Right. And what about you, Karen? You are a big supporter here as well. You always help with different events here.
I think that I appreciate the class and the quietness of the Thai mind.
Right.
And I enjoy coming here because of the community, but also I think because of the bi-directional learning culture. There are a lot of things that the Thai people don't understand maybe about Western culture, about the American culture, that I share, and vice versa, they share a lot of things with me. I think what works very well is the fact that there's a commonality as far as our desire to learn more about each other and to appreciate our relative strengths. I think we end up being a lot stronger by having a sort of annealing, sort of bringing together of those two cultures, and I think that that's unique. And by having the Wat Thai here, I think it comes together in a way that isn't usually shared by the rest of the population, either in Thailand or in the United States. There's an interesting sort of connection, intersection here.
And I know they love you guys here. They're very embracing that you're here and support. Would you say that?
I think we're respected.
Well respected. And what you say earlier that's very wise is that there's a common interest that we all are alike as a human, right? So therefore, when we learn about each other and our differences, therefore we can learn to embrace our differences and then support our best self to really come out to share with the world, isn't it? Either Christianity, Buddhism, Hindu, Islam, all have the foundation, isn't it, to teach us to be the best we can be. You agree to that? So I just want to say thank you both of you very much for sharing your wisdom and your experience here today. Again, thank you for watching. Until next time, stay amazing you. And remember, you are somebody miracle today. So be kind.